Hi, my name is Fabunmi.
Hi, my name is Beverly Naya.
Hi, my name is Ejiro Amos-Tafiri.
And this is
The Craft.
Okay, I was going to ask Ejiro my first question, but I'm just going to go to Beverly. So I was wondering, in your work, what do you think is the most fun part of it as an actress?
Yeah, as an actress, I'd say definitely becoming a new character. It's really fun to just kind of experience that and just be someone else for a period of time and just experience their reality and who they are and their personality. That can be really fun. So I would say that's definitely one of the fun things about acting. Yeah.
Okay, my question for you. You mentioned earlier in our earlier interview that you were going to be a doctor while you were growing up. So what made you change your mind and like go into the journey of being a fashion designer, and how has that been?
I didn't change my mind. I think fashion found me. Yeah, I was growing up, science student, A student, and somewhere along the line, I got bored of my Greek class because my teacher was pregnant, so she wasn't teaching, and I learned at the time by listening. I was rebelling, teenage years. I always wanted to be out skating and doing all kinds of things. So I went looking for something else to do that would give me an easy A1. I went to food class. I was in an all-girls school, but the cooking class was full, so I then moved to clothing and textile. And they barely took me because of the science, and they thought, of course, they knew I was coming there to hide just to have fun. And on my very first class, we went to Yaba College of Technology, School of Art, fashion section. And I kid you not, that was my aha moment. Like, I have a picture of my 13-year-old self, mouth agape like that, listening to like, oh my God, you exist. Where have you been all my life? Fashion, it's me, it's everything. It's science, it's art, it's mathematics, all the things that I love. I love sciences, I love the arts. I like to research a lot. And I found out that with fashion, I could have fun and still be a scientist and still be a researcher and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, and I get to create my things. I get to have my own creation. So with art, with science, it was always Charles Darwin's theory, something's theorem. I'm like, when am I going to ever get Ejiro Amos-Tafiri's theorem? Yeah. But with fashion, I have my own creation, so it was a perfect answer.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's really great.
That's really cool, yeah. Okay, let me ask a question. Just find it. So this one's for Ejiro. Tell us 3 fashion designers you absolutely adore and why.
Oh, wow. I'm going to go back to my young self and the late Alexander McQueen. I just think his mind was so deep. Like, I think that someone that came in touch with his humanity. Like, when I say humanity, I mean humanity in a transcendent way, like beyond amount of brain space that we use. I think we don't really consume, we don't really get to explore the depths of who we are. So I think he must have gone really deep into himself, his spirituality, his everything, because the things he brought out, not the things that regular humans saw in their dreams. So as a fashion student, I lived for McQueen. Yeah. Like, I loved it. Just like, your mind has no limit. That's what I learned from studying McQueen's work. And then I love Michael Kors for business. Okay. Why? He's one of the first indigenous Americans to take their individual company public. And I want to be quoted on the stock market someday, so he's like a mentor from afar. I'm sure he doesn't know, of course he doesn't know this. And I like, is it Calvin Klein? I think these are who I studied research when I was a student, because he started out selling ties, and that just shows you that life is limitless. You can literally craft your own story. He didn't set out to be a designer, and then it's there with ties. And okay, I have a Ralph Lauren. Sorry, it's Ralph Lauren. Yes, I have an eye for this thing. And now he's gone on. He's old. His family is all into it, and that business is like I think about 70 years old now. That to me is like a superpower. So these are the reasons why these people inspire me. I want to be super creative. I want to be super businesswoman, and I want to create a lasting, outliving legacy. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the plan. So this is for you, Rebecca. Who's your favorite model of all time and why?
My favorite model of all time?
Yeah.
That's very... That's very, like...
You find difficult?
Yeah, I'm
really?
very fine.
You can give like 3 if you want. Like, favorite fashion model of all time. It could be in Nigeria, it could be in Africa, or it could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I think Iman Amani.
Love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what she's doing with her brand and herself. And now she's relevant, even if she's not in like the fashion industry relevant. She's still relevant and still there, despite how old she is. So and even how she is, how she's like, okay, you have to add everyone into everything you're doing. You, even though you're making business from it, you still have to add like everything and everyone into whatever you're doing.
You love inclusivity, don't you?
I love that.
I do.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so Beverly, have you ever played any character that stayed with you, like beyond the set? And did it bother you? Were you able to shake it off? Have you ever done anything like that?
You mean like a character that's like really deep and then
Yes.
to the extent? Yeah, definitely. I've had experiences where, you know, I've struggled to come out of a character. I've needed like just space and time to just really just get my emotions back in order. Because for me, like if depending on the character, if it's like a really, you know, deep character that's like requires a variety of emotions, maybe she's like downtrodden or something like that, I have to go deep. And sometimes if I don't have those experiences, if I can't find those personal experiences, I have to really find it in the character. And that means creating a whole life for this person and this whole reality that now feels like it's mine. Do you understand? So in those type of moments, it's harder to come out of it because you really feel like whatever that character just experienced, you actually experienced it too. So yeah, I have, yeah. It's tough, but it's worth it because those type of moments are the ones that like really capture the audience. Absolutely. Like those are the ones that the audience are like, oh my God, like what happened? She wasn't there, like something happened, you know? So I'm always excited when I have moments like that, but then it's just the recovery can be a bit exhausting.
Like, you know, like growing up when you were dreaming about becoming whatever, I don't know if you dreamed about becoming an actress, but by the time you found it, and then now you're getting to live that dream, what is like the most exciting part of being an actress, like for you personally?
That's so interesting. I feel like now, like it's different because like where I'm at mentally now, I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. I feel like if I was to really answer that, I'd definitely say just the perks that come with it. For sure, like, you know, being able to work with some of the best designers, being able to get like really cool endorsements and travel, you know, like just like do your job from anywhere, you know, and I think definitely not having to like do the whole 9 to 5 thing. Being your own boss as well is quite fun. So yeah, I would definitely, yeah, definitely. I love that because
I love the freedom.
Yeah, you know, like I love the freedom and it's really hard. Like that whole
Gen Z.
It's not about the Gen Z.
Typical
It's just
Gen
about,
Z, I love the
being in
freedom.
control.
Yeah,
Okay.
being in control. I love that. I think I've always been that way. Like I've always loved just being able to express myself creatively and plan my life my way, as opposed to just doing the whole, oh my God, alarm, wake up. Oh, how many hours how many more hours before I get to go home, you know? It's never really been my thing. I mean, I did it, yeah, before uni. But by that, I mean, I worked in retail before uni. So yeah, and I knew very early on that it just wasn't for me to just, yeah.
I'm jealous.
No, but then but it's kind of like that for you too. You're your own boss, regardless.
Oh my God. You should ask my team. First to get on the job, last to get off the job.
Yeah, but that's fun. See, I don't mind this because it's your own company. Do you understand? So it's your empire. So I love that. I don't mind working from morning till the next day if it's my own company because I know what's.
Mind too.
Yeah, exactly.
Mind,
I love that.
Yeah. So now let's go to Rebecca.
Right. Yeah.
Being a model, like a supermodel now in Nigeria, and having to navigate this fashion circle, how do you stay, for lack of a better word, sane? I mean,
how do I stay?
Sane, like level-headed. I mean, I've worked with you a couple of times, and you're typically level-headed. You're not impolite, and you seem to have your wits about you. So how do you stay sane? How are you able to be that person despite being young? And you're still on time, you're still level-headed. How do you, what centers you? What keeps you grounded?
Yeah, I will really give kudos to a lot of people for that. For them, like mommy, friends, some even like people I've worked with. But then I think I've just really grown, and then I'm like, I really think about whatever I'm going to do, and then be like, how will I say?
Flip it.
If it was me, like how will I feel? Like whatever I'm trying to do or do, like I think about like. Exactly, like whoever is like receiving whatever I'm doing, or like whoever is going, or just in general, just like think about what I do before I do it, because I haven't been the best of like character or like the best in knowing like what to do. Yeah, but like I think with like being aware, and then more of being aware, and then just being able to reason before you do whatever you're doing. People think it's about like what you're seeing, or like it's not always about like the flattering side. It's more of like when I'm not there, how are people perceiving me, or like okay, when I'm not like in the room, like what are they saying about me? It's like I have to make sure I'm being like well articulated. So it's like I just try to be like. Be simple, and then like
somebody that you'll be proud of. Right?
Yeah, exactly, and then think about like other people.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's very humble, actually.
Thank you.
Okay, so my question is, name a global celebrity whose style you absolutely adore and why.
Whoa. Hey, this is tough. Because I wasn't thinking about it. Okay, it might be weird, but I'm just gonna pick. I love J-Lo's style.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like I've always, maybe not now, like through the years. I know you're gonna pick just now in time. I'll say through the years. I mean, why? Because I like the underdog story. Like when everybody's not rooting for you, but you're putting your absolute best forward. So I think about her in that line. I think she's, the body, at the time when she was proud of her body, it wasn't normal. Like that body type wasn't appreciated. And she came up in the industry and everyone is against her and she's just doing her own thing. And it must have been difficult to get clothes that would fit that body, but she carried it so well. And I remember this more vividly because it was at the time when I was starting out with fashion. So I even remember some very iconic clothes she wore. And for her to be able to rewear one of them now, I think she wore...
The Versace one?
Yes, yeah, Versace. Like, yeah, she's had like iconic looks. Like, I know she's not front and center for most people, but I like that J-Lo has been her own self. Yeah. And she's charted her own course, and it comes through in her personal style. Like, I'm just gonna be me,
right?
J-Lo from the Bronx.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I understand. For you, I want to know, like, this one just came to me now, like, is there an experience that you've had in the fashion industry that almost broke you?
This is a deep question.
I know, I'm just very intrigued.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say I don't think I've really gotten to that stage because in my early year of my career, I used to be with an agency, so I think that really guided me towards like everything that's gonna come right now. But then I really had them guiding me through like details of places I'll be going to, or like details of people I'm even meeting. So I think that really kind of like saved me from any very scary experiences. Some experiences like, oh, you're going to a photographer and then they're acting funny. Right. I've hardly had anything like that because like everything I'm doing or everything or places I'm going to is detailed through my agency or detailed through a manager. So it's going to be hard for you to be in a very funny exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've never had a moment that broke me or almost
Love
broke
that.
me.
Yeah, that's good. I guess the reason why I was curious is because I know like in the modeling industry, I know it's obviously way better now, hence, you know, inclusivity and everything. But I guess for me, the reason why I was curious is because I know back in the day, like the weight thing was an issue. So many women were like, you know, anorexic and suffering bulimia because of how fashion designers and, you know,
Want them to be like
yeah.
skinny.
So I guess I was wondering, has that ever made you feel some type of way? Have you ever been spoken to in a way that's like made you feel less than in that moment, or everyone just speaks in a professional and kind manner?
There are some experiences where you don't really understand, and then you're really wondering, okay, what's this person doing or what's this person saying?
Yeah.
I think before I get into any crazy situation, I can quickly assess it and be like, okay, I think this is something's funny. I think something's happening. So I was able to get all those lessons, all those training while in my early stage of modeling. So whenever anything like that is like happening or it's like, or it looks like
it could happen. Yeah,
I'm more like alert. And I find my way to not even finding my way. I have like my manager or I have like my booker to do that for me. And now that I'm freelance, I'll say I know I'm more. I have more knowledge in the fashion industry. So like, I have like my clients, I have people I've worked with before. So that has given me a lot of experiences in how to handle with people, and be around people. So it's like
you've been blessed.
Like,
yeah. Awesome.
Well, you can say that.
Do you want another question? Okay. Do you know about the Nigerian modeling industry? Maybe pre this time, I want to say, who is your favorite Nigerian supermodel that you probably look up to while starting your modeling journey?
Well, I didn't really have like a lot of knowledge about modeling before I even started modeling. But during those times, like during my early years, I'll say some of the older models I've worked with, that I really like enjoyed. There was a time during Arise I worked with Oluchi, and it was phenomenal because she was like down to earth. She was like, she kind of made space. Like there's some people when they're in the same space with you, you're like fidgeting, but like
she made everyone feel comfortable.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think she's one of my favorite older model, Nigeria older models, because I'm someone that I don't say this person is my mentor or I look up to some, because I don't know you, like I don't have like a lot of experience about you. So it's like I get my inspiration from like things I see or things that are around me. So I'm more of like within my space. Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. One of the best things about being a designer, for me, it will be the things I prayed for growing up. It will be the freedom to actually live my name in the sands of time, like be able to create stuff, and it will be said that Ejiro created this. Yes, that's one. And then the perks, like being able to travel the world. I guess it would have been deemed like holidays before I could travel if I was doing something. If I was a doctor, for example, it won't be the same experience as if I go to other countries. But now if I travel to other countries, I'm going to have a cultural experience as opposed to going to just visit or stay in a hotel. I'm really going to engage with the people, engage with the culture. So I think that's one of the best things about being a designer. Yeah.
Well, for me, I won't say one thing because it's really a lot for me. I will just start with one of my favorite moments when I'm like fitting is when I can see the designer's face lit up, like they're like, oh my God, this is it. This is what we've been working on. Like that. I really like that
feeling.
Exactly.
Rewarding,
Yeah. And also just being able to travel too, like you said, and being able to experience different design, different attire that I can't even afford sometimes. It's like some pieces I get to experience it before most customers, most muse experience it.
Right.
I think that's also a really nice experience and feeling.
Nice. I mean, so I just met Rebecca today, and you are literally the sweetest person. Your spirit is gorgeous. Your beauty is everything. Your complexion, like I've just been watching her speak, and I'm just like, God, she's pretty. You know, her skin, you're glowing. Like I think you're really beautiful, and I just want you to keep going. Keep like, aww.
This is really sweet.
Damn.
I can't really believe it.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm tearing up.
I know, right? I'm even surprised I'm tearing up. But anyway, yeah, you're just we are not getting this on camera. But anyway, keep going. You're doing really well. I love the fact that you're just humble and your spirit is just so beautiful as well. And just keep going. Yeah, you got this.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Producer.
Oh my God, producer, I beg, nah. Anyway, yeah, Ejiro, like, you were, as I said before, one of the first designers I worked with when I moved to Nigeria. And, you know, I feel like you've always been amazing. You've always continued to grow consistently over the years to what you have now. You know, you've built an empire, and it's just continuing to get better and better and better. This collection, I mean, you saw the way I was like screaming when I had it on. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I feel like it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm really excited to see what the new collection looks like. I know it's going to be incredible, and again, amazing energy. Had a beautiful time with you here today, and I feel like I've seen a new layer to you as well, which was nice to see. So, yeah.
Not like you, or like the one layer, like a new layer.
I mean, we all have so many layers, but this is a layer of you that I've never seen before, and I really appreciated that energy. So, had a lovely time with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beverly. Yeah. I mean, like, this is the first time, I know I've known you, worked with you, dressed you in the past, but this is like the first time I'm actually engaging with you on a human level, and you're actually really sweet. Like, I'm one to just focus on work most of the time, and that's not really a good thing, I know, but I'm very happy or excited that I got to meet Beverly, not Beverly the actress, actually. I got to meet you, and you're sweet and you're nice. And I'm more excited to have met the human part of you, like the real Beverly. And I'm hoping that we can connect more. And as we continue to grow in the industry and see what amazing things will be out there for us. And for you, please just keep going. I'm super, super proud of you. Your fashion line, the skin conversation that you started with your documentary, please don't stop. It's saving lives. It's helping people come in contact with their humanity, you know, in this world where everything is going plastic, and you're able to bring these conversations to the fore. You're stopping people from destroying themselves, and you're helping people redeem themselves, and you're helping people come to terms with their decisions. So please continue to inspire. And God knows how to use things that look as though they're not to shame the wise. So don't ever feel incapacitated. Don't ever feel like you're not enough to do great and bigger things than you can even imagine, because it's all within you.
Thank you, Ejiro. Thank you.
To not cry, please.
Right.
For me, about Beverly, it's like, I think I'm actually like shocked. Like, you amaze me. Like, before coming here, I was wondering which of the Beverlys, and when I realized it was your Beverly, I was like stunned. I was like, okay, I think this is a big deal.
You were starstruck. I'm good.
I have the text where I was like, do you know? Okay, I was wondering who the Beverly is, but it's Beverly Naya. It's like, okay, like I'm so happy to be doing this with you, and then you I don't know you, but you look like I can feel a true spirit like in you. Like, you don't look like someone that hides how they feel, because I can see the way you've been interacting with like things that are not going your way, or things that you don't really like how it's going. Like the way you're communicating it, like that says a lot of things about how someone is or how a person is. So like I believe this is going to be an opener of more great things between us and like everyone are in here.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for the sweet words. Like,
always.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're
thank
welcome.
You very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca, it's so good to see you grow. I mean, I'm not going to put a timeline to it and say I knew for about, we've done fashion weeks together a couple of years, and to see how far you've grown and come into your own is just super inspiring. I know sometimes you say you're small, Rebecca, but you're not small anymore. You're actually a supermodel now. Right? Take it all in. Yes. Take it all in. Enjoy it and use all this power and platforms coming your way for great and amazing things. I know, like, you already have the heart for it and you already have the thoughts for it. So let it all come out, because there's a lot that is within you that the world needs to see. I mean, nobody looking at you will think you're all for inclusivity and you want to see people of other sizes there. So don't feel like you don't need to use your voice, because you saying that other models deserve space is going to literally make people stop and listen. So if you can help the other person onto that platform, that will be amazing. So this thing that is within you, it has to bless other people. So say it, use your energy, use your power for good, and let other people have space, since you already feel that way about it. And I know you're going to do greater things. Continue to shine.
Yes. Okay. For me, I even feel like I just need to just give you a hug to show you like how much love I want to pour into you, and like how amazing today has been. Like I've been to your space and I see how you are around like your people, your work people, and I also really love how like straightforward you are. Like you tell, if it's right, it's right. If it's left, it's left. And I'm not trying to swivel. I'm just like telling you this way or that way. So like I really like your just how interesting and how understanding you are too. Yeah, like you're welcome, and thank you for your love. Thank you for always being a kind and an amazing person when I work with you. Like, thank you very much.
Marie Claire has asked I introduce myself again. So my name is Beverly Naya. I'm an actor, producer, and entrepreneur. I had an amazing time, getting to know Ejiro and Rebecca a bit more. I think this was enlightening, it was fun, it was funny as well. And yeah, this was amazing. So thank you, Marie Claire. I had a lovely time.
Hi, I'm Ejiro Amos-Tafiri. I'm a designer, and I've had a lovely time here on the Marie Claire shoot together with Beverly and Rebecca. It's been an amazing day. Thank you, team, for making it pleasurable, for bringing us all together. I'm looking forward to the final edit. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Fabunmi, and I'm a fashion model. And I've been here with my amazing women, Beverly and Ejiro. And then this is the end of everything. So we just want to say thank you to the team. Thank you for the most gorgeous women. And thank you to Marie Claire too for having us here. And you guys should watch out for everything we've done today.
Everything.
For everything we've done today. So thank you.
Thank you so much.